Just ate a burger and fries. Save some for the homie. Baby Kitty was outside today. Just majestic. I saw Baby Kitty come up close to bee, like a little bee. In some bushes, there's lots of bees over there. And yeah, and I was like, this is where the lizards are. You're gonna get some lizards here. But I just, I hope Baby Kitty makes it, Baby Kitty can come inside. But living around the yard, is a test, because I don't want, like, Baby Kitty to get up in the car or truck or whatever. But I'm excited for Baby Kitty to start working on the rats. So, like, I almost want to, tell him, go get him, Tiger. Yeah. Yo, I seen a YouTuber, he was a trash truck guy. He was picking up trash bins in his trash truck. Yeah, I listen to a few folks talk about the economy and treasury bonds and all that stuff, like the yields and the interest rates. And it always, like, every time they bring up the chart, it looks like mountains. It looks like it goes up, and then it goes down, and then it flatlines, and it goes up, and it goes down, and it's like good times, bad times, good times, bad times, whatever. A hiccup, yeah, hiccups. Caffeine's about to kick in. Yo, what was that? It went all pixelated. Yeah, my hair's growing nice. Grows like an inch in 2 weeks. Y'all want me to rock that long ass mohawk, don't you? I forgot to delete that. man. Yo, alright. So if this game's corrupted again, I'm just gonna have to re-download it again. But I gotta give my PlayStation a break. I just saw some videos about PlayStation 5. They released the PlayStation 5 Pro, but it doesn't have a hard drive station like for video game discs. It doesn't accept discs as digital only. People was not expecting that. They was expecting it to be a disc reader in there. But I thought it was supposed to be backwards compatible. They call it emulation. It was supposed to be able to play PlayStation 3 games. I don't know. They're all in the PlayStation store, or at least most of them, but yo, I can't believe I haven't bought a PlayStation 5. Like, what the hell? But I just got a 4K TV, so it makes sense, right? But I'm telling you, you gotta go after what you want, because if you don't go after what you want, you're just gonna have what you have. Because I ain't trying to let this PlayStation 4 die, but if it dies, it almost died on me because the cord, the plug, my TV wasn't working right. I had to reset it on the back. I thought it was the plug on this PlayStation, but it wasn't. And then I ended up taking the plug out and putting it back in, and it wasn't working right, so I got a new cable for it, and it's like the plug, that HDMI plug will get wore out. It's the little golden knobs on it were bent. One of them's knocked off, but I managed to pry them back into place and put a cable in, and it, voila, the screen came back on. And so yeah, like, even if I would have had a PlayStation 5, I wouldn't have had a 4K TV, so you really got to get a 4K TV if you want to see what it looked like, what it's supposed to look like. But yeah, I'm just gonna chill on here and wait on this game to download. It's almost finished, and if it's corrupted, oh fucking well. Guess I gotta try to get a PlayStation 5 for like $400. And it's gonna be taxes, so it's gonna be like $430. But I ain't trying to pay $500. And then that PlayStation Pro they was talking about, it was like $700. I ain't trying to get that. Not if it's all digital. But yeah, so PlayStation 6 gonna come out, and I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do. I might not even ever get a PlayStation 6. I might switch to Xbox. Yo, time going by too fast. PlayStation 6, 2025, like for real. They're really dedicated trying to put out a console every 5 years or something. Yeah, my homie still can't chat, so I don't know what's up with that. All I know is my mic sucks, so I gotta try to yell into the mic. Yo, baby kitty's outside adventuring. Her, yeah, the dog definitely looked different around the cat. Like, the dog literally jumped into the truck. I was so excited. Yeah, but they're majestic. They're majestic. I don't think my melons are gonna make it. What should I grow for the winter time? Before the winter. I get mild winters, it don't even get cold. I mean, it does get cold, but like really late. Something that grows in the ground. I don't like potatoes though. I don't really like potatoes that much. I like sweet potatoes. Is the baby tree gonna last through winter? I hope so. Can I wrap it in saran wrap? Yo, I don't have a greenhouse. One time I let a fig tree die. It was a baby fig tree, I let it die in the winter. I didn't wrap it. But yeah, I don't really have that much. So yeah, like if you don't start, you're not gonna have anything. You gotta start somewhere. Yeah, they got fruit trees and stuff. I just ain't planted nothing. kind of regret it. So I planted some apple seeds. Yep. Anyways, what's up? Sorry, y'all, I'm not gonna play Roblox. Yo, what up, Chamoy? Hello, Chamoy. Yo, thanks, man. Like and subscribe.
Yep, I be trying to figure out something to do, you know, like, I'm pretty fucking boring, you know? They don't want me to play music and shit. Makes me feel like I'm not supposed to play music. Yeah, I smoked today. Yo, you need to go pick up some of that some of that some of that good Japanese weed, man. They got the Japanese weed, yo. Hey. No, but yeah, they don't really have good weed around here, so there's a lot of people with channels where they're like showing off their weed. I really can't do that because we don't have that kind of weed. Like I could be showing off my good weed that I get with my medical marijuana card, but I don't have like I'm not always gonna have that. Hopefully, not everybody has to have that, but I appreciate that some people don't have to have that. Cause like that's what happens in a democratic system where they leave it up to the state, different states. And girls too with Malaver and Backshot. Yeah, you're funny as hell. You're gonna be what was that? You're gonna be expanding her domain. This is the dude with the Malarian domain expansion. Backshots. Whatever that means. I think the cornmeal with baking soda works for the rats because, well, I heard a rat the other day, but sometimes I think I can smell like a dead rat. Cause like I just went and took a leak and it smells like a dead rat. But yeah, so this dude was talking about like you can put baking soda with your cornmeal, and when the rats eat it, their stomach explodes because they can't fart. So it's like too much, they don't have stomach acid or something. You know, because rats just be pissing and shitting like wherever they are. Yeah. 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 I think Ohio is a really fun state. I heard the other day that they legalized it where like people can grow their own weed. So they definitely can grow their own weed, I think. But yeah, like over here I have to go to the store. I have to go to the store. I can't grow my own weed, but in Ohio, you know, maybe with all the influx that they have, maybe they can grow more weed. Like, yeah, if somebody can get the hemp farming going on, whatever, like anything agricultural, because you got to go through Department of Agriculture to do all that, probably. I be trying to learn. I be trying to get my knowledge up. I ain't over here just being like 24/7 loser. You know what I'm saying? Like, that should be like eating on my conscience too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't just be doing milk and weed all day. Yeah, like, I tried milk and weed. Like, I learned about that over there in India. They used to do the milk and weed, and they call it bang. It's called bang. That's the only Indian dish that I know. Yeah, and I can sell weed outside to college to full money. Yeah. No, it's not for me, but plenty of people do that, and I I'm not gonna knock it, but I just I got too much anxiety to be like running around like that. Cause once you get like caught up in the system a few times, like, you really got to know the system. Like, you realize you didn't know the system, but once you learn the system, you'd be a lot better off at handling things. I mean, yeah, I thought about it. I just heard about it the other day. You can get your alcohol delivery license to deliver weed. It'd be a cool job if I did it like legally. Yeah, that'd be awesome. I was just talking about that the other day. Cause that's what you gotta do, like. But if you want to start your own weed business, you need $100,000. But to get your alcohol delivery license is probably pretty cheap. Like, it's only $500 to get your big truck license. Yeah, like, and I heard that to get your business license is pretty cheap, but it's different with the weed. Man, I was just watching some of that shit. I was listening to them talk about it, and he said it was like a little town that had an influx of like a lot of, it was like they doubled the population of a small town or something with some migrants. Pro fucking dollar, what the difference? There ain't no difference. It's the same thing. It's just a slang term. It's a slang, like slang. Like, you know, there's code talk, and then there's slang, which is like, basically it's like code talk, but it's more like on the streets. Just around your friends, you have slang, and it's just like, you just make up a word. Like, there's lots of words that's been made up, and they have all those made up words that people use over time, and it changes over time, because like, there's a lot of words we don't really use anymore, like a lot of words, a lot. Like, what's a word? What's the slang word? Groovy? People don't say groovy no more. Like, that was a groovy, we had some groovy times. The buck stops with me. That when they say that, they're talking about a horse, like riding a horse. When the horse is bucking, and you trying to get the horse to stop bucking, the buck, you trying to break in the horse because they're bucking. But like, you know, bucks. Bucks could mean money or like literal bucks, like deer with horns. They got horns. You'd like fuck her and smash her. Yeah, when people say you, yeah, it's the same thing. When they talk about smashing, yeah, they was in the sheets. They was banging. Yeah, like all that stuff, like all those words and stuff, that's called slang. Slang terms. People just be making shit up. You can make shit up. Helps you feel cool. Like, you can be talking in secret around your homies, and then they don't know what you're talking about. Keeping it in the circle. But, yeah. Yo, thanks. So I was looking up what the opposite color of brown was, and it's gray. You know, like the opposite of white is black. The opposite of black is white. And then for brown, the opposite of brown is gray. That's this color. Gray. On the color wheel, the colors, and yeah, but honestly, I'd rather wear gray than black or white. I mean, I like wearing black though, but I just don't like wearing white because it gets dirty so fast. I don't see how those Arabians be wearing white like every day, but they wear white in Arabia. They're always wearing white. Just now you watch live stream and see the one nigga dancing with money emote. Yeah, man, people doing some crazy shit on live streams. I'm like trying not to, but it's really tempting. I kind of want to because if I'm just normal, nobody's gonna really want to watch that shit unless they're just like live streams or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. I think the weirdest live streams are the Indians in India, and they're like doing some weird shit. But yeah, seems like I don't know. I wouldn't be taking a bath with my clothes on, or like washing myself with my clothes on. But that's like something that I see people doing, and it's like weird. Like I seen a whole dude in the shower. There was a whole dude in the shower, and I don't know, man. I mean, just it's getting weirder and weirder out there. Like yeah, no, man. Like I like playing video games and shit, but they take a long time to download. Like I be feeling like I'm flying while I'm smoking weed playing a game. But I'm kind of scared to do the edibles, but I guess I'll try some edibles because they got them at the store. They got that strong in over there in Ohio. Hey. Alright, so say goodbye to the ducks. Say goodbye to the geese. Think maybe share some fishing lessons. Give out some cane poles or something. Buy some fish food, maybe. Teach them how to skin the fish, gut the fish if they ever even seen any of these kind of fish. Y'all got a goose farm or something? India, you like only northeast people. They have very beautiful nature like Japan with beautiful people. Really? Yeah, I like that. Yeah, like I seen a guy live streaming. He was on top of a mountain or like a hill or like, you know, and he was like living in a tent, but it was a really fucking nice tent. It was like a real Indian tent. Like it was like a house, but the walls was like you know, like rugs. He had rug walls like a rug. It was just like flapping in the wind. But yeah. It was like a 1-bedroom tent. With electricity and everything. Like, I was like, damn. Everybody got internet now. You see all those people over there in the other parts of the world. They all got internet. Like I heard their first time on the internet was on Facebook. Yeah, just search on Google Northeast India people there, totally different looks. Oh, okay. Northeast. over there by the desert, the mountains. And then you get over there, you cross the mountains, you get into China. North, east. Like northeast. Yeah, they got a lot of stone buildings. That's a lot of stone, isn't it? European have a lot of cobblestones and stuff, but I see Japanese, they're like masters of wood. And over here we get a lot of wood too. We don't really do a lot of stone, except for like big business house companies. But people started to make their houses out of metal now because it's cheaper to do metal than wood, which is crazy, but whatever. One of your friends told you that India, Rajasthan, they married kid like 12 years old, girls arranged marriage. Yeah, that's like old school. It's like the old school way, like the real traditional religious type marriage stuff, like family oriented, family, like your family made you, like they hooked you up with somebody and then y'all had to get married type shit. Yeah, that's crazy. That's like the old way. Man. Yeah, that's like, they do that in Africa too, don't they? Or at least they used to. But I don't think they do anymore. I think they're slowing down on that. Yeah. Over here, women have had rights since 1965, so it's like a long time. They've had all the rights for everything. Like, but before, a lot of them had to get married to leave the house. Not anymore. I mean, it's 18 and over, baby. She want to leave when she's 18, bye. And that's just the way it is. When she turns 18, if she wants to leave, she's gone. You can't stop her. But, yeah. Yeah, I saw that there was these rich billionaires from India that got married and they had like a big party and it was supposed to be like the biggest, richest party in the world. They had Beyonce there or some shit. Like a lot of famous people. Yeah, I saw that. But I just think it's crazy. Like every time like India gets popular on YouTube, it's always about like a monkey or a tiger or some elephants. Yeah, you heard about that? It was in India with an Asia. I thought it was just India. It was with Asia too. Yeah, it was like a rich billionaire marriage. They spent like, I don't know how much, but it was like 400 million on a party or some shit. Dude from Japan's gonna ask me about Ohio. He's gonna. I was just seeing that on YouTube today. It's crazy. People got a picture of a dude walking with a duck. When I was 7, like I lived on a farm, and one of the farm neighbors, I was over there a lot, and they had chickens, and they was gonna kill a chicken that day to you know, like eat, and so they let me chase one of their chickens. But I was like 7. I was like a little rascal. I was a little kid, and I got a chicken, and I was like, yeah, but it's crazy. They say it was a man, you know, they're over there getting the, like, it's a lot of migrants, they're hungry, and they don't speak good English, but it takes a while, and then your English will get better, I promise. You just gotta keep trying. And yeah, like I got an ex-girlfriend, like her daddy, he wouldn't learn English, and he had a whole bank account and everything, and like he don't know a lot of English, but I know my family learned a lot of English pretty good. But yeah, so I could imagine, because like I went down to Mexico. I was over in Mexico, and I saw some people, some migrants. And they don't know Spanish. Yeah. But the government was helping them with a house. Like the Mexican government was gonna help them with a house or something. That's what I heard. They like gave them a little plot of land. Yeah, it's funny because they don't know where else to spend the money. Yeah, they don't know how to get the money, where to spend the money, how much it's supposed to be. You remember one girl, she was vegan and told her love, and you told her you love animal too, and that you eat them. she was so angry on you. Yeah. Yeah, like, yeah, like, it's true. You go vegan, you can live longer because but I mean, some plants ain't good. Some plants will give you, kidney stones. Or, they're harder on your kidneys if you eat too much of some, roots. Like, radishes, the wasabi and stuff, you're not supposed to eat too much. But I heard, spinach can give people gallstones or kidney stones. But yeah, so you gotta find the right kind of vegetables if you want to live like a long time. Because, like, I don't know, but they say that meat, is harder on the kidneys, but like you can get your protein from, nuts, beans, nuts, farm animals. Yeah, it's pretty crazy that, like, they got it on YouTube and everything. If they say you have a kidney stone, just drink more water every day. Yeah, like, you can maintain your, kidney stones with, like, lemons and, like, vinegar. Just don't do too much, and then your hands won't hurt. Like, because if you do too much, your hands and your knees will start hurting, like your joints. But, yeah. I don't know. They say, like, some people think, like, lemons is not good for your teeth, but, like, I heard there's minerals that's in the lemons that can help rebuild your teeth. She's a vegan, man. She don't want you to eat any bunny rabbits. Yeah, it's kind of traumatizing growing up on a farm, and you see how they just, neuter these animals, you know. It's pretty traumatizing. But they helped us live, they helped us survive. Sometimes the plants didn't do good. Yeah, but it does take a lot of water. I heard it takes so much more water to get a steak, like a slice of meat from the cow, than just growing, you know, like beans. What is math drug? You've seen so many comments on Instagram. Oh, you mean, yeah. like with an E. Yeah. The Japanese had their own version. Like, the Japanese was giving it to their soldiers so their soldiers could stay awake. So they would be like, I'm not sleepy at all. I'm not gonna sleep for like 3 days. Yeah, it's a real strong drug. It's like drinking coffee, but like, it's like really powerful coffee. And you're not gonna be able to go to sleep for like 2 days. And it wasn't just Japan, like Germany was using it too, and I guess everybody. But I don't know where. Okay, so it comes from the medicine. It's from a tree, I think. I think it's from a tree, some kind of a tree. And then they started making it without the tree or something. So because everybody knows that cocaine comes from another tree, and it's the coca leaf, the coca tree, right? Yeah. So whatever drug you're talking about, it's from a tree, probably. But they started like synthesizing it, whatever that means, which, yeah, it's confusing to learn all that stuff. You just gotta learn it. But it usually involves fire because they're cooking something down, like how they make syrup from sugar, brown syrup or something from cane sugar. Like molasses comes from a tree. In the U.S., how many classes have you to pass to go to college? Well, to go to college and pass classes real easy, you need to get really good grades. Like, you need to be super smart. And then, if you're super smart and you get the good grades, like, you don't have to pay that much money. But if you're like not that smart, then it's gonna take a lot of money. So people pay a lot of money and they don't have the money, and then they have to pay more money later because they didn't pay all the money at first. But if your family has money and you're not afraid to like ask them for money to go to college, people do that. But some people, they get a job and then they go to college. They do that. But yeah, so like if you get good grades, you can go to college real easy. Like also, like if your family is poor, if your family don't have a lot of money, you can talk to the college and like ask them for any kind of help, and then they help you. But yeah, you know, you just like can't be shy, don't want to be embarrassed, and you just have to like ask people for help, and then they will help you. But if you don't qualify and your family is not that poor, then you're gonna pay like a lot of money and it sucks. So it's better just to go and learn something else, like from another trade school. It's like a college, but it's not, because too many people's going to college and like trying to do the same thing, and so there's not enough jobs. So they need to go work on pipes and like like plumbing, like Mario, like Super Mario, be a plumber or whatever. Like there's so many different jobs. Like an electrician to deal with lights. Truck drivers is the #1 job. Nurses in the hospital, all that. But yeah, like a lot of people that go to college and like they don't know how to get it, like they didn't get the job that they went to college for, so they end up starting their own business. I see that a lot. It's a lot easier to start your own business in America than to go to college for something like in particular, like just some weird stuff. Because a lot of those people, they have to write a book to make a lot of money. Because if they don't write a book to make a lot of money, they're just going to be making like $30,000 a year or something like that. That's what that dude be talking about, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, that Robert Kiyosaki guy. He's always talking about how people get a PhD, but they had to go to college a long time to get the PhD, and then they're just like not making a lot of money. They're just barely getting by. Like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't know how many classes is in college. You thought cocaine comes from a plant? Yeah, it does come from a plant. But it's a tree. Like a tree. All these drugs come from trees. Then they started making it without the tree. That's what I'm saying. I just don't know how they do that. It's called chemistry. Like a wizard. I thought about going to college for chemistry, but yeah. They taught us a little bit of chemistry in high school before we graduated. Yeah, I like chemistry because it has to do with all the like drugs, but it's like more than that, because like they was always trying to they was looking for the philosopher's stone. They was always trying to turn stone into gold. Yeah, but it's a dude that does turn silver into gold. I think he uses silver and makes gold, but like with electrolysis, with electricity, on YouTube. So I guess you can make gold. There's people that say that that's what the ancients was, that some of them did do like a long time ago, like making, somebody made a meme about, I don't know if it was a meme or if if it's a rumor, but you know, like a lot of these rumors that people hear about with conspiracies, like, was the Aztecs, like, you know, those pyramids in Mexico, like, was they really, did they really have, like, liquid mercury, like, under the pyramid or something? Some kind of metal, like, they was playing with metals, too. But if they was making something, that's what I don't know. Like, what was they making? I don't know, but you hear about, like, with India, with the Vedic culture, and like in their Bible or whatever, like their religious stuff, they in the Vedic text, with, you know, like the ancient aliens made all that real famous, talking about how they had, like, they knew about, like, copper and mercury, and trying to make like a flying machine with an engine or something. I don't know. But I think Mexico, there was something like they was making gold or something. I don't know. But they had a lot of gold. Like, they teach us in like American history or something, you know, like Mexico had so much gold. They had a golden city. Technically, if I had some of that gold, like just this much, just this much, like I would have so much money. Like, I wouldn't have to work that much for that much money. But where's all the gold? You know what I'm saying? Like, they already got a bunch of it. So, like, I wanted to get a gold metal detector, and then I learned, like, where I live, like, where I'm from, there's not a lot of gold. But if I go up north, there's more gold. And then if I go down south, there's more gold. And then I don't know if y'all got a lot of gold, but I heard it was a lot of gold in Australia too. It's like for some reason whenever you go to the desert, there's more gold, but it used to be like under the water or something. But it's gold in the mountains too. Yep, they just get copper right out of the ground. They just pull it right out of the ground in the dirt, like buckets of dirt. They just get the copper through a chemical process to get the copper. They're just cooking it somehow. And scooping the top. You saw that? How they just scooped the top. A bunch of salt. Man, my internet's slow as fuck. People ain't got the patience to download these games. But yeah, so like I looked it up to go to college over here. It's $15,000 a year. But to go to like a trade school, like an easier, shorter one, it's like 4,000. Over there you can pass 12 classes so that you can get into college. After that, to pass, graduate, it takes 4 years. Four-year college. Yeah, like, you can choose over here, like at the little trade schools, but like with the college, you can choose 1 year, or 2 years, or 4 years. And then, like, people can go even longer, like up to 10 years, and then, like, they could even have a job at the college and be the professor. They call that tenure. It's like having a job at the college, like all your life. But y'all have to pass 12 classes so that you can get into college, and then so you can go to college for 4 years. That sounds pretty good. Yeah, like, to get into the college, you gotta pass this test, like one test, and it's called the, some test, like SAT, yeah, the SAT or something. I never took it, but I was just worried about if I could pass the math, because if I couldn't pass the math, I would have to try to learn better math and then come back. I didn't try it though, because like, I didn't know, like, I was kind of worried about how much money it would cost, because I didn't get a scholarship. And then I was thinking about going to the military so I could get a scholarship, but then I changed my mind and I didn't. I didn't go to the military, the army, but I almost did. And then, so like, I didn't go to college, but then, so then I just worked like a regular job that don't need college or a high school diploma, like with trees. You know, like Goku in Dragon Ball Z, when he goes outside and he cuts a tree down, and he's like, yeah, logging. I was a lumberjack for a little while, and it's good, and it's just like dangerous, and then it ain't a lot of money, but I'm like making the same money that I'll be making if I would have went to college and got a PhD, and then like trying to keep a job. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what you hear about those kind of people. Like, I don't know, but I did look up a lot of different jobs that had to do with 4 years at the college, and a lot of the jobs was like $35,000 a year, dollars, $35,000 a year, like 40,000 and 45,000. But so I don't know, you know, like doctors, they make like 200,000, but damn, they got to go to school for like a long ass time. Then they're making like 250,000 a year, but they went to school and they paid that money. And It's like, but I think it is easier to start your own business. That's what I'm saying, and that seems like the biggest possibility for everybody in America. It's just hard going through the paperwork, because you got to do the paperwork, and then you got to pay your taxes. You know, you might even have to do all the accounting and everything, like with the money, like money-wise, because the bigger you get, the more you're gonna have to get a secretary. You're gonna have to hire somebody else, and that's just the way it is. But I don't know what's easier. What's easier? They say it's easier to work for yourself, but I never worked for myself. I just worked for somebody else. So if you work for somebody else, I think I see the light, like I see the bright side of that, because if you just can find like a good person, that's all you really need, and you just hang on to that good person, and it's easier to be a good employee for a small business owner, like but everybody want to work for like Walmart, or you know what I'm saying, the hospital, or be a truck driver. Like they say it's really good to be a pipeliner and with gas and oil and stuff. So I've kind of thought about that a little bit too, because there's a lot more money on that. People that deal with oil and gas and with welding, they have a lot of money. Some crazy story of your friend, one from his girlfriend told him, baby, you're a minor, and then he said that to her, don't worry, that he's a crafter. What the fuck? Oh, hell no. That stuff is getting way too popular. Like, they even made a rap song. Like, it's even a rap song on the radio talking about a minor. Like, some dude is probably talking to a minor. Yeah, I know, like, man, being a YouTuber, you're probably going to end up talking to so many minors, you just don't even realize it. So, like, you can't really trust nobody until you talk to them, like, in a voice chat. No, hell no, man. These little kids be trying to talk to me and shit, and I'll be like, click, I'm gone. Y'all, that's another, it's another kid, 'cause they everywhere. Damn, I want to start this game, but I don't want it to be corrupted. I'll just play another game. Yeah, like I'll be seeing people live streaming, and they got two phones, and they're like checking out who's chatting in their chat with like another phone, and then they're like, is this a kid? Oh, another kid. Holy shit, I'm only waiting on fucking like 300 megabyte. Y'all know how hard it is to talk for over an hour straight? That shit's hard. I'm scared this game is motherfucking corrupted. Yo. This dude's friend was weird. Brick. That dude's funny. Some more. Oh, I'm on the mic. That's where the mic's at.